She's on the computer, literally.
Okay, there's the sound, as always.
Can you hear us? Thank you.
I guess they read lips.
She's going to turn
So, Kitty is literally on top of the computer. The unit, you know, the computer. So
this far away from turning it off.
That's going to be interesting. She's very interested in this USB cable we have here.
Yeah.
She's just sitting there.
Wow, it's really scrolling. I can't see.
Yeah, we got a lot of comments.
It's that time of night, so.
Well, the boy and the girl are both asleep. We just put them to bed.
Yeah.
And
it's our special time.
There we go. We got the kitty off of there.
Now she's in between my legs.
Yeah, basically it's really late. It's 9 p.m. and I mean, I think one time we had him on vlog really, really late, but that's not gonna happen again. I mean, stream.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we can start now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so thank you guys for 50K.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I made this video this morning. That's why it was so late. I tried to make it for like a week now, but I wasn't able to. I just wasn't able to.
Well, you did today. That was it.
Yeah, that's all I need to do.
So
I have a
next?
time limit and do it. Our live stream health is orange, so you might be laggy.
It's always orange and it's always laggy, so if you don't mind, just bear with it.
Yeah.
And basically the 50K goal was set about 2 years ago when Andrea said, okay, I'm going to make a YouTube channel. That was actually 4 years ago almost, but 2 years ago she said, okay, I'm going to make this YouTube channel and we're going to really grow. And that was the Fully Cooked. If you see the silly intro and stuff, it was supposed to be a silly
channel. If I had
channel.
stayed with it, I think it would have been, you know, the most successful channel instead of our vlogging channel.
So
but
the plan was for the vlogging channel to grow to 50K. That was the goal. And then with that being said, also growing the other channel, the cooking channel. And she also has her diet channel, the I Need More Lives, which was her original one anyway.
Yeah.
So
and
that didn't really work out.
Well, it didn't work out because I didn't lose weight. Well, I did lose weight. I lost 100 pounds twice. But yeah, I have to do it again. And I'm cleared to be on a diet, and I've been on a diet for a couple weeks now. So I have to restart the channel because I've lost weight. So so I will be restarting the channel.
Yeah, so soonish you guys can already expect a video from I Need More Lives and probably a link to that.
And there's probably going to be 3 videos right away. Yeah. To explain where I was. I'm tired, guys.
Right.
It just hit me.
The 100,000, I think setting a goal like double your original goal, and now that we've already reached it, I think 100,000 is not far away. And every single person that's really big on YouTube will tell you that they, even if they don't show it, they wish for 1,000 subs. And then they're like, okay, we got through the first 1,000 in another year and 10,000. And then easily 50K, 100K, it just keeps going up.
I remember when I had 700 subs and then I stopped counting. I was like, 700? Yeah, I'm pretty good now. 700.
Right, so
yeah,
subs will be gained, and it's not all. I mean, you guys, the viewers, is actually that's what keeps the channel fueled and going. So that's what we're focused on.
Yeah.
Yeah. The plan now is basically to grow, and with growth comes, you know, we can go to the States, and most likely we can go to the States and live life. Live to the fullest.
A very simple life.
Fullest. Yeah.
Thank you, Nazcon.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for all the love, guys. It's really it's useful to come on here once in a while for Andrea to actually see how many people actually have only good comments, and even if they're not good, they're not going to be painfully critic. Like I can critique Andrea all day. I can critique myself all day, and probably each and every one of you guys. But when that doesn't happen and good things are commented on, that really brings out why Andrea keeps doing this every single day. It used to be just for her mom to, you know, have footage of the children while she's off, you know, in Israel. Yeah. But it really helps when you guys do that. So rock on.
I'm just reading your comments because I can actually see today.
Yeah. By the way, I'm definitely not joining the Air Force in America. I mean, at the most, I'll join an aeronautics company, but I'm not educated in anything specific, so.
You have this blouse in white? I didn't know they came in white.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where I got it at.
The operation, I'm pretty sure Andrea is not going to talk about that because we decided together that that's going to be kept private.
Yeah, I'll talk a little bit about it on my weight loss channel because it has to do with my health and how my health is improving now. So, feel a lot better right now. So.
Yeah, and if you guys think Andrea looks prettier, she did lose weight. It's true.
I've lost a little bit of weight.
Yeah, I lost weight too, and
yeah,
basically
he's lost a lot of. I think he's probably lost more than me, but okay.
Yeah, sitting good. We keep doing what we're doing, and I think soon enough, I really hope that she actually gets onto her other channel. It's a lot of work, but it's just a video for her. She can do it.
I've been doing every single other channel, even my cooking channel. I haven't released them yet because I want to get a stockpile up. But I've done Rafael's channel, Fully Fun, and I've done Fully Cooked. And I have yet to do I Need More Lives.
Right.
But I'm working on it. So
can't say we've been to Spain yet, but we do have plans. Andrea doesn't even know about it. I already know where I want to go there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Barcelona.
In Spain?
Yeah.
Oh, for soccer?
Well, not necessarily.
Sounds exciting.
No, that's really nice there.
I'm not into that kind of sports. I like amateur softball and baseball, like kids amateur.
Kids back.
Yeah. Do we believe in God?
That's a question not for live stream because this could go on for years.
We have our own beliefs. Like I don't really know what he believes. I don't ask him. So my parents raised me that way. I don't even know if my parents believe in God or not. I went to church when I was 8 years old by myself. That was my decision. So.
Yeah, Mandy, baby girl,
thank you.
Rafael both went to sleep. Very good. Nice and calm.
Yeah, they did. They've been going to bed around 9 o'clock. Well,
which is
Abigail
right
anyway.
9 p.m.
So, she's been doing really good with that. Before she would cry for like 5 minutes and then go to sleep, but yeah, she's been doing really good. He's got a Pinkie Pie cup, by the way. Abigail left it
here, yeah. So, sipping on tea.
Yeah.
Here's the other one.
Pandas, we love pandas. The black and white of them and the cuddliness, yeah.
Yeah, we're definitely doing the traveling vlogs. I like traveling a lot. It's really hard with the tiny car we have, but it's gonna happen. More bad is gonna happen for sure.
I really like to travel, but no. I don't like to travel. I like to get there. I like it when we get there. I don't like to travel. So
right.
It's kind of bad. And I don't drive when we travel. He drives.
2008 Ford Focus, which is it does, but not for camping.
When are we going to the States?
Going to go to the States when we financially have stabilized and can afford it.
And we know that it's not, like right now, I can go really high in the money that I make from YouTube and I can go really low, like really low. Yeah. Like can't go to McDonald's low. So, it's not stable right now. And I don't know if YouTube is going to fix it. Some people think that YouTube's going to collapse, but we'll see.
If YouTube doesn't collapse in the next 10 years, that's probably a good job. But
yeah, in the next 10 years, I don't know who's going to be watching it.
I think the main benefit, if you guys are wondering, how are we saying this is no money now, but we still want to move to the States so soon, maybe 150,000 subs by then, it's mostly because the sponsors are all responsive to the States, people who live there.
Yeah.
And once you're not in there, it's really hard to get into all that. And sponsors are not necessarily just like, they're not.
We're not going
to give you a pillow. No, it's much more than that. They actually pay you and endorse you, and you don't even have to. Oh, I love this pillow. I love it. You don't have to do that.
No.
So that's much different when you live in the States and have a YouTube channel that's successfully growing.
That's usually where most YouTubers get their money, but we wouldn't just accept anything. Like I have I don't know, 20 a week offers for them to sponsor us, not with like a lot of money, but like a product, but their product is not good and I wouldn't recommend it. So we haven't done any sponsorships. Mostly it's, low quality stuff. So we just don't do it, like Alibaba stuff or Alibaba. Yeah. AliExpress something.
Yeah.
But we don't accept that. Like if Quest wanted to sponsor us, we'd be all over that. All over it, because we like their products. Thank you, Lola.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to meet a lot of you guys when we do go to the States. Eventually, like my mom wants to go to Ohio and she wants to go to Arizona, so maybe all the way through there we can, meet you guys through different states somewhere. Have it set up like a couple days in advance.
We might move to Florida. We'll see.
Yeah.
Where Andrea is originally from, so
yeah,
could be. And regarding the Israeli money, it's basically $1 is just about 3.7 or 3.8 shekels, new Israeli shekels. That's how you convert. Not much to it. We got the bills, we have the coins, and credit cards, so that's what we do.
Lulu asked if we ever considered going to VidCon, and not really, no. That's just thinking about that, the anxiety gets really high, but like, is that the one in Orlando? No, Playlist is in Orlando.
Yeah,
if the one is in Orlando, we would probably, since everybody else would be there, if people wanted to meet us, we would probably go to Orlando and meet you in a park or something, but we wouldn't like go into Playlist or anything. Yeah.
I thought we have a lot of local viewers, by the way. It's, not a lot.
You mean Israeli?
Yeah, we have demographics.
We have one guy that lives in our building.
Yeah, right. YouTube gives you analytics, which means you can actually tell where people are from with the demographics, but mainly from the English-speaking nations. All 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah.
New Zealand, South Africa, UK, all of the UK.
Australia.
All of it. Australia.
Europe,
yeah.
Canada.
And the English-speaking ones mainly.
Yeah. Thank you.
Will you be water fasting? I doubt it.
It's going to be a mixture here and there. And then eventually I will get into water fasting. But right now, just after surgery, I don't want to do that. So I've been on low carb, and he's been kind of low carb it already.
Well, I'm not even trying to sell it. Live stream is offline.
Oh. What'd you do? Did you hit something?
No.
Continue with latest version?
No, I guess YouTube is just not really supporting Israel as far as the... Wow, I can't believe it.
Something to do with Blizzard.
No.
You can do water fasting. You really
Let's just say water fasting is good, but once you have 2 children and you're actually a stay-at-home mom that works as well at the same time, it's just it's not impossible, but it's gonna cost me, so don't do it.
Well, when he is able to stay home for at least a week and a half, then I can get a good start on it, or start on it and then he's off for a week and a half so he can watch the kids. The first time I fasted, I was in bed pretty much the entire time. And that's the time where I got the most healing because I was resting. And I didn't have a kid to take care of because Zeb was already a teenager. So, didn't have 2 little kids wanting my attention 24/7, basically. So.
Well, I think it's time to answer questions.
Yeah, it's lagging. Does anybody have any questions? I don't know how far back we are. We might have to wait.
One at a time, though. It should be about a minute back now.
How do you do a water fast? From Vanessa Boyd. Well, you drink water and that's it. You don't have any food. You don't chew anything.
The easy answer is actually, Andrea has a video on what she did for water fasting, but it literally has a sound. So you just drink water and keep the intake to minimal, very minimal intake, only water, nothing else, basically.
Yeah. I did have lemon, but no pulp in the lemon,
We absolutely love camping, and we love camping trips, and every time we camp, it's like a big deal because it's really hard to get kids out now.
Anytime you lose weight rapidly, like I had gallstones, I had a lot of gallstones. I lost 100 pounds in 9 months, and that was from Atkins. I didn't water fast at all. Right. I got a lot of gallstones for it. So anytime you're losing weight rapidly, there is a chance that you'll get gallstones. But I had my gallbladder removed. If I had to do over again, I wouldn't have had it removed. Because it's caused me a lot of trouble. It's actually giving me dumping syndrome since about 20 years now. So, yeah.
I think the main difference for what we find different in the States and would like to do there and not here is just the sheer freedom of being able to do anything you want. And yes, you can do that in Israel, but it's at the same time very expensive to do anything much, and it's relatively harder to do, especially where we live.
Yes.
Plop, that's not nice. That's what you get for having
time out.
Subs that are mods, basically.
Yes, thank you for modding for us.
Yeah. That's for kids to.
Yeah, I made them.
Silly things
I made them mods last time, so half of you guys showed up for the second one.
We will be moving to the States mainly because I will be done with my contract, and it's time to move on and show the kids what freedom means. Yeah. And it's not dissing my country, of course, because I'll always want to come back here.
I find myself actually kind of missing it, but that's why we're going on these little trips, weekend trips. Or
hold on, SJR Vlogs, I already said that. We have Ford Focus 2008, but since the second time, maybe you didn't hear me. Oh. We will definitely do meetings and meet and greets and everything that possibly is available for us to do with you guys once we're in the States.
She said I look like a typical Scandinavian, except I'm 5'0"
and not naturally blonde anymore.
Who says?
Does look good though.
Sure. Thanks, honey. Yeah, your black hair looks pretty good too.
Next in cards.
Yeah, Sherry.
So as we said, basically, it's going to be this thing where we continue the vlogs as always, and hopefully Andrea can integrate her weight loss channel videos, not so much talking for me, but most likely for her, and mainly for her because she's doing really good right now. She's actually striving to succeed, so she's like linearly just losing weight, and that's good. And that's how you're supposed to lose weight, little by little, by making very small changes to your diet.
Do you want it? I said, no, I don't want that. I forget what it was. It wasn't too bad, but it was like, no, I can't have it, like potatoes or something.
Yeah. The only good oil for you is engine oil, just so you know.
If I ever get healthy, I don't know if I want another baby or not. If I lose weight, I probably won't want another baby, honestly. My goal is to lose 100 pounds right now. So.
Kitty could talk, but she keeps going back and forth. She knows we're here and she knows we're talking, so she'll come in here, but basically she's hugging the couch to sleep.
Yes, Kitty can talk. She walked in here and she talked.
Yeah, at the very beginning. She showed herself.
We thought we were going to have to, stop the video. Have a talk with her.
Right. YouTube is also not doing really good with our stream, which is another thing we'd like to do better in the States.
Yeah, it's red.
Yeah, it's actually telling us that the viewers might...
You might experience buffering.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we really hate about that. So...
What was your actual dream job as a kid?
To be a game warden. I wouldn't mind doing that actually still, but I went to school. I have 3 degrees altogether. I have 2 bachelors.
Right.
So...
State we're gonna probably want to move to, will want to in the future. What might be is just the East Coast, one of the states over there.
I would do some gang signs, but
I
don't
definitely,
know.
by the way, just real quick, I learned English in school, yes, but not this English. I learned like verbal and vocabulary and basically all the rules pertaining the different like past progressive, present progressive, past perfect, stuff like that. To put it together, I actually had to play video games, and it started with playing video games when I was 8 with really like dramatically
lore,
medieval English.
Lore.
learning all the words and stuff and expanding vocabulary.
Words that we don't use.
Yeah. It went on to online gaming where I actually started to talk to other people in English that were only U.S. civilians. So, I mean, they're all Americans, basically. Most of them were American.
This suburban mom, Judy. How will Hadar be allowed to work in the U.S.? He's actually going through the process right now to become a citizen. It is daunting because the wording that they use for everything is like really confusing, and there's a lot of paperwork, and it's the same thing that I had to do to become a citizen of Israel, basically. It's a lot of paperwork. So at least we already have like half of our paperwork done, because we're going to use the same paperwork that we already have. So
yeah, basically.
Yeah.
People want you to sing. I doubt you're going to do that.
I doubt I will ever sing live. If you were like here in my living room and a song came on, I'd probably sing. But that's a little weird to sing in front of people like that. Yeah.
By the way, sometimes a surgery or something that is like your health is in the bad and you have to get a surgery, that's when you finally wake up and realize that it's time to make a change for real. Because she could make a change years ago and she did. So
yeah, I did. I got off track when I got pregnant with Rafael, and then I was trying to get back on track and I was doing pretty good, and then I got the breathing issue.
Right.
So I've been kind of sick for the last 3 years, and it's been hard being on medicine and being sick. So I'm pretty good right now. Yeah. I can breathe. That's like 100% better.
Yeah, if we do go to the States, we will incorporate whatever. Andrea, I'm sure, will have, her freedom or car to do whatever she wants. So she most likely will go visit Zeb where he works and have him on the vlogs.
Yeah. I'm sure that he'll be on the vlogs.
People keep asking me if I learned English in school. I just answered that, I think. Maybe YouTube's really messing us up.
New people come in, maybe.
Yeah, English was learned self-taught mainly, besides the very basic rules, which are learned in the school, but they're useless, because if you ever listen to someone who's really good in school English here, you'd understand that they have zero speaking, like spoken language, and zero skills.
Hi, Maribeth.
This is a good time to say thank you very much to everyone who's been supporting the channel.
Yes, thank you very much.
And thank you for not just subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing, and doing everything that you do.
Yeah.
Because that's what propels the channel.
Yeah.
Really. So.
And when it's like, I don't know, when it's stagnant and you get like 5 subscribers a day and you're putting like 6 hours of effort into a video, and then you're like, oh. It just doesn't go anywhere. It makes you really demotivated. But
do you want to answer how you got big in the first place?
Oh yeah, I ate a lot.
Usually that'll do it to you. Yeah.
I got a job. I got several jobs. I worked 2 jobs at a time, and I was a single mom, and it was cheap to eat out, and that's how I gained a lot of my weight. And then I got pregnant with Zeb, and then I gained like 80 pounds with him and just never lost it. So I had gained 30 pounds from eating out, and then I gained 80. So that's how I got fat.
Who's my celebrity crush? I think we did a video on that.
We were actually, we did.
You should do it again after I already forgot.
We were actually
think about that.
Going to name Abigail her name.
Kind of, you were like, okay, we can do that.
When we went to the hospital, her name was going to be Evangeline. Evangeline Lilly is his crush.
Yeah. Right.
But when I was in the hospital, I was like, Abigail Eleanor. Because Eleanor Roosevelt, she's like...
Actually, Eleanor is a nickname for a car in a movie, so...
That has nothing to do with me, though.
Yeah, right. We just agreed that we both have a thing for the name. So
yeah, I liked it. And she might be called Eleanor one day. I mean, it's her choice. Rafael doesn't have a middle name. We might, let him pick one out in the future.
Yeah, Andrea is a U.S. citizen, so is Rafael, and Abigail's the same way too. I'm the only one left out, and that's going to get... Circle's going to be...
Yeah, I have dual citizenship, so I can come and go to Israel as I please. I don't have to leave after 3 months. I could live here for the rest of my life.
Right.
Do whatever.
Also, what degrees do you hold real quick?
What?
2 degrees that you hold. Which are those?
Oh.
What in?
I actually don't remember. It's medical. It has to do with medical and communication and technology. So, and then the associates, I have really some management thing. I have no idea.
Right.
I have my degrees here. I have at least 2 of them here, I think. My mom sent them.
Your degrees? Yeah, you do.
So I think they're in the utility closet. So I have to, people tell you that you should go to college, but if that job is not your passion, I really don't think that you should.
Nas doesn't know how old we are.
Oh, well, you don't need to know.
That's the only person here that she does need to know.
Oh, well. I am 12 to 13 years older than Hadar.
Depends on how you look at it.
Yeah. 13 sometimes and 12 sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should I say how old? I can say how old I am. But then they'll know how old you are too, so if you want to do that. Basically, if you've watched our videos long enough, or our specific videos where a
lot of people still think that you're like 21.
I'm not 21, and if I had a beard, you'd say I'm 40, so.
But if you only heard him, you would think that he was like 60, so.
If you only listen to me when I'm in a bad mood, then yes, probably.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, kids are asleep for sure. Where do you buy our clothes? Definitely the U.S. of A.
Yeah, a lot of places. Hopefully when I lose weight, I'll just go to a thrift store and be able to wear anything I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I say about every time that we get on live stream, I have not been in many countries, basically just the States, Brazil when I was really little, and Israel and Cyprus, but one of my goals in life is to travel a lot, everywhere. Not really long-term months with no end traveling, just going to places I like and I've heard of and I've seen.
Yeah.
And visiting. Not marketing it either. Not like, check mark, been there, but actually.
Vanity Ray wants to know how my breathing problem started. And I can tell you, it was like a series of events, a series of very unfortunate events that happened like within 2 weeks of each other. I inhaled powdered nutritional yeast while I was eating. I put it on my food and I inhaled it while I was eating. Can we just
say no doctors in Israel know what nutritional yeast is, so.
And they have no idea how to treat it, even though my lungs were filled up with mucus.
They think you have mold,
breathe.
Basically. She has.
Yeah, they think it's mold, but and then I was exposed to mold in The Hobbit when we went to The Hobbit in the theater. For like 3.5 hours.
I think.
And then dust storms. I was out walking in dust storms, so yeah.
I think the stream is really laggy.
Oh, yeah. It is laggy, so sorry.
Yeah. This is an improvement, though. I mean, this is 50 or so people live watching us. 50 more than usual.
50.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think this is a good call, like a wake-up call for live streams, maybe once in a while. If you guys can gather up some maybe subjects or something that we can do, because we're not into live streaming much.
No, we're both socially awkward.
You wouldn't know that about me, but if she was with you, then yes.
We are.
See? Yeah, we are. I
tell the truth.
Yeah. I can tell you my weight in kilos right now is 86, and it's actually 85.
He's doing really good.
But
because you were
there
like
you go,
100.
Marcy Cat, live in the same building as us.
Yes. Hello.
Yeah. We first met in Israel.
Hi.
But virtually in the States on U.S. realms.
Yeah. I came here to see him.
Right.
Your phone ran out of battery.
Right.
Yep. We have so many people who know us that can answer these questions for us.
Yeah, we can basically just sit here and relax because you guys have all the answers. Besides, you're going to get the answers. You guys are going to get the answers before us, so.
Yeah.
Only traveled to Cyprus, southern States.
I went to Canada and I had a very long stay, a 6-hour layover with Zeb.
Right.
That wasn't fun.
By the way, which YouTuber is your favorite? You've been married for 7 years while you're thinking about that.
I don't really watch YouTube as of late, but I know that like the more popular channels are not my favorite. I do like the One Pot Chef, and he's a very nice guy.
People who you've known since they were peanuts on YouTube.
Right. Cook to Cook. Like that, I watch cooking shows, but the ones that are higher up and they have like more production and it's like a TV show, I'd rather not watch. Or if it's like really scripted, because I like to watch normal people.
I think that's how our shows go as well. Mm-hmm. Like our episodes or our vlogs, they're kind of never a production ever. So we don't have
ain't gonna do that.
any production of that.
No. No, I'll never do that.
Raw footage.
I can't do that. I actually am a really bad actor. So, no.
I won't know anything about acting. I'm a robot.
Yeah. His nickname a couple years ago when the show was on was Dexter.
That was probably 7 years ago, but yeah, sure.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
about 2010.
We've been married for 7 years. We just had our wedding anniversary.
How did I propose? It was a ring that came over by mail.
It wasn't a ring.
It was a question that you answered to with paper, but you got a ring.
It was a pendant. A necklace.
Oh yeah, with a heart.
Heart.
Yeah, right. Well, that's
heart and diamonds around it. And
999.
It was 999. He proposed through the mail. He was like, "Hey, did you get your mail today?" And I said, "No." So I went the next day and I got mail, and it had a letter in it, and I'll show it sometime. It's a box inside of a nice little string thing, and he wrote a letter to me and to Zeb, and he had the thing in there, and he was like, "Will you marry me?" So what did I send you back?
What did you send me back?
What did I send you back? Do you remember? We used to talk on Skype, or Skype. So I held up a letter that said Ken, K-E-N, which means yes in Hebrew. So that's how it was love on the internet. He hates it when I say that because we met each other before that. So
yeah. Well, I really do think the vlog here is failing because every time I look at the footage on our screen,
so lagged. Did that come up?
Probably.
Immediately? Yeah. Yes, I'm from Ohio, but I lived in Florida for 20 years or something.
I would say the hardest part for you in Israel is, well, I'm not going to say actually you will.
Not being with my family and not being able to get what I need.
I think the hardest for me in the States is going to be the solitary feel that I've already had, because every time I go to the States, it's usually for a month or 2 months, at the last time anyway. And it always feels alone there. Like here, I can go in the street and I'll probably recognize someone I know, or at least we'll act like we know each other, and not at a stage production. You know, it literally just, "Hey man, what's up? Oh, good, how are you? Oh, awesome." And then we'll just start talking. That doesn't really happen there to me.
Really?
Yeah.
We have some friends in the States. We only met 2 of them from the internet.
If we could go back to our channel when we just first made it, I would give you the advice of keep going no matter what.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's been going. She's been doing it.
There's always in the back of my head, well, what if? What if? Well, if I quit, it ends there. There is no what if. You know what I mean? So you just have to keep going. What is nooch?
I don't know.
Is that some new age slang? Nooch?
What kind of doctor did you go to for your breathing problems?
I went to a lung doctor, but he didn't do anything for me. So I had to actually move 4 hours away. So I didn't actually get treated until we moved to a rod. And I was already so bad. You could, like, when I go back, I don't even like to watch those vlogs because I can hear my breathing. And I know that I had, like, this much of lung capacity to breathe. Right. Like, I couldn't even stand up without, I was so fatigued and, like, I was huffing and puffing. Like, it's one thing to be fat because you can go run for, like, I don't know, down the street and you'll be out of breath, but then you'll be able to recover. But when you have a breathing problem and your lungs are damaged, you can't recover. You can't. So, like, just going to the bathroom, literally 10 feet away, it would take me 15 minutes to recover from that. And that's the state that I ended up in when I went to the hospital because I was bad, really bad. I thought I was going to die. Bad.
If you could change one thing about me, what would it be?
Yeah.
One thing only.
It would be the it's so mean to say though. I really wouldn't change anything about him.
What would you change?
I would probably change the, like, hypercritical part of him. Like I don't even know if that's a way to describe it, but like the perma grump.
Right.
Yeah, the perma grump is probably what I would change.
Andrea is more patient than me in some things, but then it changes because when it comes to technology.
Oh no, zero patience.
See, so
I'm done.
It depends on what.
If my stuff doesn't work, that's the end of the world for me, literally.
All right, if you're going to start a YouTube channel, the first thing you need to do is focus on what you're good at doing and like doing at the same time. You
have to like it.
It has to be a balance of it too. You can't be really good at something but just not liking to do it because then you won't. You have to, you have to keep on going on the one hand, but on the other you have to actually be good at it.
But I also have to say, you have to, like, not care what the naysayers think and not care what the people who really, really love you think. You just have to do it for you, because there's always going to be, no matter who you are or what you have on the internet, there's always going to be people who love you and people who hate you. And you can't change anybody's mind, you know what I mean? So you have to like what you do and have confidence to do it. And there are so many videos that I thought, oh, I shouldn't put this out. And they are my most watched videos. I shouldn't put this out.
Yeah.
Put it out.
Yeah, so.
Put it out.
Basically.
Yeah. Don't worry about what anybody's going to say about it. Just put it out.
Clickbaiting is for people who really can't get it done.
We do not clickbait. The way YouTube works now is if you clickbait, you're not going to do well on YouTube. That's the new algorithm, and they can tell, and they know what you're doing, and you will not get recommended. They really put a stop to that. And if people aren't, like, going with the times and adapting their channel to the new algorithm, because they change it like every other month or something, then you'll fail. And people don't like clickbait. Some people say that some of my videos are clickbait. They're not. I literally titled them.
I wouldn't think
how they're titled.
No.
I mean,
when I come in,
that's it.
I look at the titles usually. I don't even watch the videos, as you guys probably know. I don't see anything suspicious about it. But then I can point it out in other people's videos. So.
Yeah. I just watched one that was clickbait, but I like the guy, so I watched it anyway. I knew it was clickbait, but...
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Oh, Hadar's a romantic.
Coming from you, that's good. I mean,
no, that wasn't coming from me. That was coming from Naz Khan.
Yeah.
He's a lovely man, and he takes care of his family, and he keeps everybody in line. That's his job.
Yeah.
And he's the man.
One side of my family really knows English. Really, they know English. But the other one side is just... a mile behind. My dad does really good at
his
trying to
dad
figure it
knows
out.
English.
Yeah.
And he like if I ask him something, he'll talk to me in English. But I do wish that I learned Spanish in school because he speaks Spanish too, and I would have been able to have a real conversation with him. But for the most part, like he knows English, you know. And his stepmom, she says she doesn't know English, but she speaks it really well. So she does speak it.
Pretty much.
Yeah. I'm sure she's getting a lot of practice. Just like Rafael's therapist, if we don't, like we missed a week there, and if we don't come in every week, her English gets a little sloppy the next week because she only uses it for us. So
yeah. Regarding the languages, I think it's really important for the kids to learn at least one extra language, like have at least 2 languages, one of them being the mother language. Just as I did when I was a kid. Hebrew is obviously harder to learn, but Rafael also has got a very focused mind on what he wants to do. So it's very hard to incorporate, for me, to incorporate, because he keeps going back, reverting to what he wants to do.
Well, also, if you say a word is pronounced this way, if you say like the word blue is pronounced blue, and he wants to say it blah, then he's going to say it blah. You know what I mean? He's like, no, it's not said that way. So I do want him to learn Spanish as well.
Nooch is a intrusion of the East.
Oh, nooches, yeah.
Anyone know where you're from in Ohio? Well, when you lived in Ohio?
When we lived there, we lived in Hillsboro. And it was a very small town. My mom used to work at the pants factory there. She was a seamstress.
Hola.
But the pants factory has since closed down, and now it's a retirement home. It's probably closed down again. It's a very small town.
Shalom.
My parents wanted to leave because my grandma and grandpa moved to Florida because they were elderly and it's hot in Florida and snowbirds. So they would go back every summer to Ohio, but they lived in Florida.
What about the crazy parking lady? Is that the electric car person?
Probably. That one time, this woman, I parked to go to therapy for Rafael, and then she is on the sidewalk saying, I have a car coming to pick me up, you need to move. I was like, lady, I got an appointment. She's crazy.
Pretty much. My work schedule is I wake up at 6 every day, I work out, and I'm not home till 6 p.m. And normally, at least a couple of days a week for sure, I either stay at base and be late the day after or something of that sort. At least 12 hours a day since I'm up till I'm back. Hi Ed and Mousy Cat.
Mac or PC?
Mac or PC? PC
I like macaroni.
we all know it's PC, so why even bother?
PC.
Yeah.
For sure, because we game, so yes, PC. Thank you.
If you could sum up how you deal with autism.
Right now it's my life. You know what I mean? Because like Zeb had it and Rafael has it, and they act just the same except for the behavioral thing.
Pretty sure I'm the newbie here for all purposes in the count, and everything that I do with Rafael and everything I do in general with the kids is basically taught by Andrea. I do my own thing. Don't get me wrong.
Yes, he does.
You can see in the vlogs how you really divert from what Andrea does. They're just different people.
Mm-hmm.
But the concepts of what he needs and what is required for his conditions, I definitely owe everything to Andrea.
I have more understanding of why he's doing something. Like if you see a kid and they're screaming for no reason, like you don't know why they're screaming. It's like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? And he struggled with that at the beginning because like, why are you screaming? You know? But now it's normal, but I still have more of like an understanding of like why he's doing something or why he says something.
Right.
Yeah.
How would you possibly deal with agoraphobia or try to deal with it?
How I dealt with it? Well, all I can remember is that the first time I went out, and it was a horrible experience. I went out with my mother. She needed a washing machine because hers blew up. And we went to Sears, and I was walking around looking at the, machines, just looking at them. I hadn't been out for a long time. And a man came up and flirted with me. It's like my worst nightmare, okay? No. So I just walked away from him, went and found my mom again, my mommy, to hide behind her leg.
Right.
But yeah, that was the worst experience ever. But really how I got out of that was going outside every day for 15 minutes in the morning and reading a book on my porch. And then eventually, that led to me losing weight. So I had lost 100 pounds in that time. And then I wanted to go out because I could, move more. So, and then we went to a gym, and then
slowly, I think,
got better.
Slowly is the answer.
It took a couple years. Yeah.
Have you ever cringed at yourself in a video? Let me just tell you, that's probably why I don't watch any of the videos. I hate looking at myself. I can't. Oh. As soon as she has it on, I tell her, cut it off. Stop it. Stop the video. I don't want to listen to this. You
don't know how many pieces of video I have had to cut out because he pans down right to my butt. Okay? So I have a whole, and I'm going to show it eventually on my weight loss channel. I have a whole folder. There's 100 videos in there where he pans down to my butt.
Yeah,
nobody wants to see that. So yeah, I was, oh God.
Hey, we got some Easterners going on here. Russia and Slovakia.
Oh.
Mommy is the boss. Yes.
His family lives in Haifa. Yeah, we went to Haifa twice. We ate at Haifa at a restaurant there with a glass floor, and they had bottles and old shoes.
It was a cellar type.
Yeah.
Thing.
A wine place.
Yeah, it's called
Pretty
Rak
nice.
Salim.
Yeah.
Only meat.
Only meat? Yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Only meat.
What's your weight loss channel? You want to put it on there, probably?
Who's Danny? He's at an air base.
Really? That's cool.
Hi, Jonathan.
We always bond. It's just
we do.
It's laggy, so it takes a while, a long while.
And that girl Kirby.
Yeah, we've been there. Carmel.
Yeah, we just drove by it the other day. Actually, yeah, we went through the Carmel tunnels. Yeah, is that where we went? Carmel tunnels.
We just did. And
we
you can actually see. You can see the forests right above the tunnels. That's the Carmel. The
first thing Danny H wants to know, the first thing we do when we wake up, first thing I do, I use the bathroom, and then I get straight on the computer and start editing and putting the video up for that morning. What's the first thing you do?
First thing I do without a doubt is go to the bathroom and fix myself up, and then I go and present myself to the world, usually to my weights.
Yeah, he worked out this morning too. He usually wakes up. He woke up extremely early this morning, but he didn't get up with the alarm. And then I was I woke up probably 30 minutes later and said, "Hey, your alarm went off a long time ago."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any advice for joining the Air Force? Depends on which Air Force you're going to. I could only tell you about the U.S. a little bit from knowledge of, or acquaintances that I know that have knowledge of the U.S. Air Force and the Israeli Air Force. So I'd say if you are really interested and believe what your country stands for, and basically the Air Force normally protects the skies. So if you believe in that, and you're willing to sacrifice a lot of your life, then my advice would be go for it.
All of your life.
Make your research to know exactly what you want to do. I think a lot of aviation style jobs are really cool. So it's really natural for me.
He wanted to be in the Navy at first, though.
I could do that too.
My family has never met Hadar's family, but Hadar's family did send gifts. Hadar's dad and stepmom.
My dad's pretty much ready to come out to the woods with us.
Yeah, I mean, if one day we could afford to bring them over, I definitely would, because they've been really great grandparents.
Right.
Yeah. And they're very good to me. So, yeah.
The Lone Soldier program. Well, I have worked with Americans, not in the actual program, and I've had soldiers throughout the years that are lone soldiers. So, definitely.
We've heard of that. I mean, I have heard of that. Of course, he's heard of it.
We have meetings like that all the time.
Yeah.
Being a medic in the Air Force is very important. I would say
It's
a
very
really,
good.
really exciting job, which is also like critical in the moment kind of a job, is being I don't know how you call it, a flown medic. You know, the one that goes on the airplanes or the
Increased
helicopters.
danger means increased pay.
That too.
Yeah.
That's a very important job.
Yeah, I've seen their they actually do drills and stuff for medics here, so it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you call it?
I wouldn't mind doing that, but I don't like diseases and stuff to touch me, so I'm very
Kids are asleep.
germophobic that way.
We do have an Instagram account, and it is FoolyLiving.
FoolyLiving.
Could
All
you
of our stuff
tell?
is FoolyLiving. We're fully living.
Yeah, pretty much.
Rafael's in bed.
They're all asleep. All 2 of them. 3 of them,
Yes,
actually.
Hadar is a very, very good husband and father.
How do you take negativity towards Rafael? He gets the least negativity out of all of us.
Not on a couple videos.
Oh, well.
We delete it.
Yeah.
And we will not let him read comments, ever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he'll ever even get on the computer.
The way
to
we plan
read
on how
that.
he's going to deal with technology like that is he's not going to be filtered from the world. He's just going to, we're going to let him kind of zone through to what he wants to do, but he's not going to be like, let's just say some certain things are not going to be in his view. Like in front of him.
No.
He's not going to stumble upon something that he shouldn't.
Starpunk Bethy, no, I have not gotten anything.
What?
She said she sent
Packages.
a package, but no, I have not gotten anything.
Yeah, things they take a long time to get packages over here.
Or maybe
for
like
sure.
a month and a half.
Yeah, Rafael's the cutest boy I know. Really. You tell him hi like that, and you see what he does.
Let me tell you a story. She's asking Hadar, what if a total stranger, a man, spanked Andrea's butt in public? Would you smack him? I don't know if he would, but a boy, a teenage boy, walked by me, lifted his leg, and farted on me, and Hadar didn't do anything about it.
I didn't even know about it until, I don't know, they were down with a bike, right?
No, they were walking.
I don't even know.
It was 2 boys in a lot, and we were walking at night, and I had a baby stroller, so Rafael was little. And this guy just lifted his leg and farted on me, and they were like...
To my defense, I'm pretty focused when I walk.
That's true.
But I don't let things get by me if I notice them.
Yeah. That was not cool, by the way.
We like speaking
Very
English, right?
Yeah, we like speaking English. That's why Rafael doesn't know Hebrew yet.
Oh, Cohen, people at work, some of them do know about the channel. And
yeah, they do.
how I take it, I completely disregard anything regarding it, really, because it's my wife's work and my wife's job. And the fact I'm in it is only because she needs me to be in it. So that's how I treat it, literally. I mean, it's just, yeah, she has a channel, okay, so.
Zeb actually lived here for 3 years, and he hated it here. Hated it. And for his mental health, because he was depressed, I eventually let him go back to finish high school there, and since then he's finished high school and he does have a job, so he's doing really, really well. Really well.
How old
I'm
is
very
he?
proud of him. He'll be 20 in what
August
month is this?
15.
Yeah, in 2 months he'll be 20. So he's doing very good.
Yeah.
No,
pretty
what
much.
that's another thing we wanted to say about our channel. We're not changing our channel, and we're not turning into different people.
Even if it's gonna be 300
Ever.
subs, it's gonna be the same thing. You're like,
if you go back 2 years, we
3
act
years.
well. Actually, you act much nicer now.
I don't even try.
Because if I go back and look at the videos from 2 years ago, he is like Mr. Grumpy Pants, get the camera out of my face.
The more time I spend at work, the less I want to be in front of a camera when I get home. And you know what it feels like when you have a camera like, hey man, how you doing? Let me film you real quick. Yeah, is that good? Oh, okay.
Oh, you like that?
No, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll have to say, I don't want to get filmed. Leave me.
He doesn't say that.
No, not like that.
He doesn't ever say that. He just gives me the attitude of blank stare away from me.
Yeah. That's how I feel, though. I don't want to get filmed.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, he doesn't. Yeah.
Who would you want to collaborate with?
The one pot chef.
The second time you brought up his name?
Because I really like him. He's a real person, you know. I like him. I like his humor. I just like him.
Rafael has a Hebrew accent.
Does he?
He has an English accent when he speaks Hebrew.
Okay, well, let me say something. Zeb went through 8 years of speech therapy, and a lot of people think that he sounds like he's from the UK. I don't know. He does speak eloquently. I like how he speaks.
Yeah.
I like how he talks. He's very opinionated, too. Raphael will go to school in September. It's preschool still. He doesn't go to kindergarten until he's 6.
Yeah. You know what's the worst part about the next 5 minutes? We're going to be closing in on an hour now. Just about.
Oh, yeah. No. We were only supposed to go for 30 minutes.
Once it gets to an hour, pretty much, most likely are going to take a break, like, for the night. So, and it's funny.
Take a break until next week.
It's funny because just now people are coming in, so we might have to do the next one later, even.
I can speak Hebrew enough to get around, just so you know.
I don't have any country in me at all, actually. The only time I have country is when I try to speak to Andrea deliberately. Andrea, pay attention to what you're doing. And stuff like that.
We're fixing to go to the store.
Right. I don't do that really.
Just so you know, I'm college educated, so I was writing very many college papers. So I do know how to write. But my speech is not as flowing. I do speak country, and that's the only way I'll ever speak.
Right. We're using a Logitech C922 webcam. Why do I know that? Because I just know my stuff.
It actually doesn't say on it. It says HD 1080p.
But behold this. What does it say right here?
OBS 17.
C922.
ProStream webcam.
I know what to buy.
He was actually going to use it to stream gaming.
Yeah, but as you can tell, it's not really going to go because
it doesn't work very well.
Israel doesn't support.
So when we get to America, we're going to do a whole bunch more things and have freedom to do them.
Regarding this southern accent, Lacey, I can do without at all. It's just easier.
What?
Andrea gets me that way. I know Portuguese, Spanish, and a little bit of Arabic.
I speak Hebrew. I can speak Hebrew. I can speak enough to get around. That's what I said. I speak enough to get around.
Slicha, and then she spanks someone, stops my way.
Out of my way.
Yeah, that's Hebrew talk.
I have become Israeli in that way. I have no patience for people who don't get in my...
Can you speak Hebrew for the camera?
אני לא יודעת.
Right.
Pretty much.
I would stream on Tweet, and that's how we call it here in Israel, if it actually was worth my time. But I'd rather spend my time with the kids and Andrea than have a failing streaming, like, I'm playing and then the stream just goes out. I'm like, ugh, okay, freezes up, good. Now what? So.
Yes, I will start water fasting.
Yeah.
Hello, Hollandco.
Hey.
Rosa Maria.
I would think about starting a gaming channel if we were in the States, because then latency would be really...
Yes. Oh, yes. Yes. You know why? Because we have friends there that play games. So that would be really, 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 really fun.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exciting.
We're both gamers, so maybe one day we'll get back to it. Yeah. I'm not Aries, I'm Pisces.
Pisces I get along with really well. I don't know one single Aries. But Pisces, my old best friend in Florida, She was a Pisces, and we were really, really close.
Yeah. All right. So to sum this very, very long stream.
Yeah. Sorry, so long. Yeah, he'll start it.
First off, let me say that I'm really sorry for the vlog, or I keep calling it vlog, but the stream is really laggy.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry we can't do any better than that.
Yeah.
The only way for us to do better is to actually pay triple what we pay and move to a different town. So that's not going to happen for a while. So bear with it. If you would like to watch it again, do let us know, because basically we're like, we didn't ever get any feedback on it, so we'll never do it. So if you guys think it adds, like, adds a bit of spice to what you guys already know about us, and we can do it more often, and we can have it like collect questions and not necessarily things that are common knowledge about us, but things that are not common knowledge, so you can actually get to know different aspects of our lives. And that way just do shorter, more like punchier streams, straight to the point.
Sorry, I'm zoning out. I'm trying to read and then it's scrolling.
Right.
Yeah. No, I am not jealous.
We're just now seeing the camera.
Are you kidding me? That was like 10 minutes ago.
Right.
Wow.
So
no, I'm not jealous. Hadar's not jealous. He goes out with his friends literally 3 times more than he does with me. But that's mainly because it's like a morale thing at work.
It's very common. Like, it's, as Andrea can tell, in every place I work,
I'm very used to
different places that I work at, that's all the same. So
I'm very used to him, going out with his co-workers, his soldiers. So, yeah, and I'm not jealous. So,
right.
I've had that time. I'm past that. I don't need to be
Second
jealous.
subject I'm gonna cover here is thank you guys very much for maybe the 4th time this vlog.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We really, really, really do appreciate it. This stream has literally been made after hitting the 50K mark, and to tell you guys and have you guys actually listen to it live that it's really all thanks to you, each and every one of you guys. And we do read the comments. Trust me when I say this, we do read the comments, every single one.
Yep.
Good or bad.
Both of us do.
Removed or not, we see it all. And so
yes, if you leave a nasty comment and then you remove it, I still read it.
Yeah.
I can still read it.
I just wanted you guys to know that we really do go through everything, and we do not try to please you guys, and maybe that's the charm of the channel. We just live our lives and we do appreciate the feedback.
We don't ever try to offend, but we have to be ourselves. So
that's the thing about it.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you guys so much.
It's past 10 p.m. now, and
yeah, he has work in the morning, so it's night.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you,
everyone. Nazcon.
Yeah.
Getting us closer to America.
That's for sure. Yeah, thank you very much for supporting us in every way you know. That really helps. So yeah, next goal is 100,000, and
sure. You have to have something to strive towards.
The realistic goal is past the end of this year, but by the end of the year, it would be really, really good if we could hit 100K.
Yeah, it would actually. Starpunk Bethy asked if we were going to move in January to Florida or America, and to be honest, I don't know. It's still up in the air. I don't know. There's a lot going on in Florida right now.
Yeah, so
with that,
just to demonstrate how we actually see all the comments, Kate Hendricks is gonna get what she wants. And we've seen it the last 8 times you put it there. We've seen it, so no problem.
Yeah.
So thanks everyone for watching this and coming online, and it actually does mean a lot that we see double the amount of people we usually get.
Yeah, that's nice.
So
thank you guys for showing up on a Sunday. It's probably Sunday afternoon for you. So thanks a lot for showing up and talking with us.
Yeah, it's really nice. So have a good night, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Ready?
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye.
Ooh, lip glossy.
Right.